But Boule Martin don't have the influence on the culture. His group don't listen. You know, people aren't impressed anymore with. Let me say it like we say it. They're not impressed anymore with your little doctor degree. They're not impressed with that no more. No one says, "Oh my God, you got a doctorate degree." You know why people not impressed with that anymore? Because even on Boule Martin's platform, you got people come on there with doctorate degrees, and every other word is MF this and B that, and I'm like, why did you go to school? Why? Why did you pay all that money to college? And that's the only words you can use. Words that people that don't have an education, they have an excuse. You don't have an excuse because you went to college English. You went through a doctoral program. You did a dissertation. You did all this, right? And on your paperwork, you wasn't cussing every 2 minutes. You know the English language. You're literally dumbing yourself down to think that's how you talk to regular people. Regular people out here aren't dumb. They don't need you to talk stupid and cuss every 5 minutes. That's see, y'all cheapened the accolade of a doctorate degree and a PhD. Yeah, people like y'all have done that. People at one point in time, people had a PhD or a master's degree, whatever. Like, oh man, you know, you had a lot of respect for them because they got the degree, they went through school, and they carried themselves in a different manner. Now you got these people with master's degrees and they in the club twerking. You got these dudes could have a PhD and he acting like a YN on his day off. At one point in time, you got those degrees, people carried themselves a certain way with respect. I remember it. And then I remember it also when it kind of went downhill and like, well, just like I got this degree, I want to be out there with Sexy Red too. Like, why? Why would you want to be out there with her? I'll never forget that, y'all. There's been times I've had women on LinkedIn, women that got high positions, got mad at me because some things I said on the Phillip Scott show about these professional women and what they be doing. Oh, some of them got mad at me for saying that because they know it was true. But what I'm saying is y'all have cheapened higher education to the point that nobody respects it. Then you look at your organizations, your Urban League, NAACP. We live in the information, everybody say you're compromised. The Urban League talking about this a national emergency, right? But what's the national emergency? Because Trump trying to stop immigrants from gaming the 14th Amendment that was meant for FBA. That's the national emergency, not reparations. Reparations is not the national emergency, Urban League. No. It's immigrants so they can continue to get their hustle on with anchor babies. That's what the emergency is. And FBAs are saying, oh, hell no. Nope. Urban League, nobody pay attention to you. NAACP, you been kind of etched out. Y'all are bought and paid for. Because, let me tell you something else. You know they bought and paid for if they can go up there to the White House of Biden and all that. Look, have you ever noticed they never really have no real brothers or sisters come talk to them? They never, listen, they will never have a person like a Dr. King go up to the White House anymore. Because when Dr. King was going up there, he was telling Lyndon Johnson, look, we need some tangibles. You keep telling me to come up here and calm them down. I can't calm them down until we get some tangibles. Oh, King, no, we need some tangibles. That's it. Now hey, they gonna tear the street up. I can't do nothing about it. But hey, if you give us some tangibles, what we need our civil rights. We need money. We need all kind of things out here. If you gonna, pass it in Congress, and then maybe I can go holler at them. If not, the YNs of their day was tearing things up. Don't let people think that everybody was just marching peacefully. No. Brothers and sisters was tearing the city up. Because it's like this, when you put people in the economic condition where they ain't got nothing to lose, listen, putting people in a position where they got nothing to lose is the most dangerous thing you can do. You want to give people something that they fear losing. That's the best way to keep people in control. But you put people in a position where, like, man, I ain't got no job. I don't have no respect. They could kill me any day. So shoot, I might well crash out. I got better odds of crashing out. There are better odds crashing out than going along with them. But these people have no influence. The Democrats are done for. Have y'all noticed when FBA say, yeah, we cool with the Democrats and we backed off? Notice how they party tanked. Have y'all noticed that? Where's all that immigrant outreach? Immigrants not supporting your party? And that's another reason they mad too. They blame us for tanking their party. Look, if all of us single-handedly took down the Democrat Party, then hey, that lets you know we on God's side then. Nobody gave us no hundreds of thousands of dollars, millions of dollars. We running on shoestring budgets. We running on nickels and dimes. We're not running on millions. But see, that's the beauty of the Lord. God uses people. He could found the wise. God will use the foolish to confound the wise. All y'all with these degrees, you claim you're wise, but God used a foolish thing like me. And you can't understand why God would choose a foolish thing like me. And I say God can continue using this foolish thing like me. I'll take that. They don't have no doctorate degrees. They have no access. They're not at the luncheons. They're not at the this. They're not at the that. And we still have more relevance than you. Now, you imagine if we got $2 to our name, what we can do? And notice we're not out here tricking off any kind of money. You don't hear us out here doing this or doing that. Everybody just kind of doing their thing. They living their life. They in the trenches with the community. Keisha said God is using Trump. Yeah, God is using Trump. God using Trump for like a sledgehammer to destroy the Western world. I really believe that. He's here to destroy the Western world. It's going to be shattered in pieces when he's done with it, the whole Western world. And like I said, the beauty of it is him doing it versus, let's say, if Kamala. Because, see, we can't be blamed with this, right? And I've said this before. It had to be Trump. It had to be him. This man, look, the funny part is, speaking about Trump, glad y'all mentioned Trump. The funny part is he come out, oh, Obama did the Russiagate and oh boy, he did some crimes and oh, well, we're gonna do a special prosecutor or whatever. They try to discuss that. But then Trump comes back and say, oh, well, it's probably not gonna work anyway with the Supreme Court decision that was passed about presidents. Like, yeah, they passed it because of you. So if they passed it because of you, it goes to Obama too. Because he was a president, right? And all that happened during his presidency. It didn't happen after his presidency. So that means Obama has immunity too. According to what they passed with the Supreme Court. See? You pass something to benefit you, and then you want to go after another president. Well, you can't do nothing to them either. You just got to take that on the chin. Maybe you can go after the people that work with them. Maybe some of those people, but you can't do nothing to Obama. That's why he wasn't worried with you.
From Nairobi to Mombasa, we're downloading the African Diaspora News Channel app to stay informed